Yo, YouTubers, let's jump straight in, right? Won't waste your time. Beer review, right? I haven't actually, the videos I uploaded of me in the park with me busking amp in the park. That's the last time I had a drink, folks, because of, determined to lose a bit of weight, like, but it's I've had to, I seen a new beer in the shop today and I thought I'll give it a try. And I only bought one bottle, like, I bought a couple of other beers, like, I'm familiar with, like, but I don't think I'll be, drinking all of them tonight, like, you know what it's like, folks. Anyway, I didn't get my bottle opener, did I? Hold on. Where's my bottle opener? Oh, bottle opener, where are you? That's a bit hard to use, isn't it? Alright. I'm back. Okay. I saw a new beer in the shops and I thought, I'll just try this beer, and if I can just drink one beer tonight and not carry on drinking, well, I'm a really strong-willed man. And if I can't and I carry on drinking whatever else I bought, I'm going to be fat for another extra month, I suppose. I found out I was like, I'm not proud of it, like. Found out I was 15 stone, you know what I mean? I weighed myself and I was like, oh my word, I can't believe it, I put on like a stone in the month. But it was because of things I was eating generally. It wasn't essentially because I was drinking a lot, it was because I was eating things. But like the first step to diet, and is obviously I've got to have, like, well, I'm not going to do that, am I? Anyway, beer review, drum roll, brand new beer, folks. You ready for this one? This is from Home and Bargain, by the way. Ramrod. Ramrod. And don't, before anyone gets any silly ideas, ramrod, you know what a ramrod is, don't you? It's when you've got, with a musket, a gun. You put your gunpowder in and your lead pellets or whatever, and you go like that with the ramrod, you know what I mean? Don't anyone get any funny ideas and think it's some kind of, like, metaphor for something else, like, before you even go any further, like, any dirty-minded people out there, like. All right, Young's Ramrod, right. Young's Ramrod, it says strong ale. Strong ale. They obviously haven't. Whoever's behind this, right? Look, it's 5%. Let's just do the. Whoever's behind this, and they say, the words strong ale, like, they obviously haven't tried 4 cans of Carlsberg Special Brew, have they? After the toke of weed. Well, anyway, not that I have, like, you know what I mean? I haven't smoked weed with it anyway. Ramrod, Young's Ramrod, strong ale, right. It's freezing, I've had it in the freezer. Not the fridge. Hey, not the fridge, just the freezer. Hey. Right. Alright, let's read the description on the bottle. Let's see what it says on the front. It says Young, on this little label here, right, it says Young's, a mature and full-flavoured ale with a wonderfully balanced palate of fruit and hops. Right, and there's some kind of, it is a ram on that, look at that, Young's. Brewed by Youngie. Youngie's got a beer company, someone called Youngie anyway. And here's the description on the back, it says, Ramrod Strong Ale. 5%, right folks, 5%, so obviously, like I say, you haven't tried Carlsberg Special Brew, have you? Anyway, it's beer brewed and bottled by Marston's PLC, Eagle Brewery, Havelstock Street, Bedford, UK. Right, so it's English, right? It's, well, British. It's, Ramrod Strong Ale. Ramrod is a strong, mature and full-flavoured ale with a wonderfully balanced palate of fruit and hops. Named after the magnificent Dorset horn ram on which the Young's trademark is based. Ramrod has been one of our most famous ales for over 30 years, served chilled. Right, now, so if this Ramrod has got something to do with a ram, then maybe they've got some kind of strange metaphors going on, like, so, like, who's gonna, like, rod a ram, like, you know what I mean? A ramrod to me is what you stuff your pellets into a rifle with, like, in the Battle of Waterloo and that, like, when you're shooting people and that, like. But anyway, there we go. I don't know how to pour it into a glass, you know what I mean? So you can see, yeah, shouldn't I really? Let's go and get a glass so you can see the colour and everything. Oh, I knew I forgot something. Here you are. Yeah, there's a glass there. Here we go. Oh I. Alright, so I'm going to open it. Brand new beer, first taste sensation. Love it. And I haven't had a drink for, seriously guys, like nearly how long ago was I put that video up when I was in the park? Drinking the lagers in the park. Do you know what you don't know about that? When I got back home, I only had like, I don't know, was it 5 or 6 bottles in the park, right? Got back home, I went to shop and bought four cans of San Miguel. Woke up feeling a little bit rough, you know what I mean? And a little bit like flabby and that, like, it was like, oh no, not again. But anyway, I went back for more, you know what I'm like. I've just opened it. Smells quite mundane actually. It doesn't smell amazing, like, it doesn't smell, you know, it's not like overbursting with hops and that kind of stuff. It smells like a real ale, you know what I mean? A good old fashioned ale, like. Right, let's go. Let's get in there, eh? I bet you've missed me beer reviews, haven't you, folks? Oh, it's quite dark. Quite dark. Now, how far up can we get? Ooh. Quite dark. Looks like homebrew. Quite misty. Not crystal clear, you know. See the difference in these glasses? You know when I put like different beers up and some of them look like amber, and this kind of looks a bit like, it does look like amber actually, but you know when it's not, when it's, what's the word? What's opaque? Opaque, not clear. It's like opaque amber. That's my description there, mate. Opaque amber. Doesn't it? Exactly like opaque amber. Alright, so that's just smells like beer from old school, the old days, right? Alright, let's go, first taste. There we go. Young's Ramrod. Let's hope there's no psyops or spikes in there, you know what I mean? That's some kind of laxative or something, like. Alright, first taste, first impression, let's go. It hasn't cleared up neither, it's cloudy. Taste, first impression, right? Old school, like 1970s. Your old man brings a pint of beer from the pub for you when you're like 5 years old, you know what I mean? That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of bitter when you're a kid, you know, when the 70s, if you're as old as me, like, reminds me of when we were children, we used to drink beer off the floor when the beer wagon came to the pub, and it was all on the floor like a puddle of beer, guys, right? And all the sprogs, all the kids in the area, we all used to get on our knees and drink the beer off the floor, like, and that's the first impression I get, like, Tetley's beer or something. Old school, yeah. Toffee overtones, right? Certainly not citrusy and hoppy in the sense of these modern beers, these IPAs and things. Very old school, and I tell you what, very refreshing, and I've chilled it proper. It's freezing, right? It's been in the freezer, not the fridge. You know what I mean? Didn't put it in the fridge. Any false prophets out there, like, you know, fancy your chances. Put it in the freezer. That's different, isn't it? Alright, let's go, let's dive in again, like. Old school, bit of fizz, very delicate. Toffee taste. Not too heavy, not treacly. Not treacle toffee. Like, I like that. I actually like that a lot. Like, that's like, I'd buy that in the pub. Let's put it that way. Like, it is definitely a traditional old ale. I mean, what year is that supposed to be from? Let's just top the bottle up. Alright, there you go. Little tiny bottle, folks, right? Let's wonder what musical note it does. Let's see. I'd say that was an A. Let's have a look. Close one, eh? What does it matter? Anyone recognise that? At first person to get that musical note and write it and put it in the comments section, right? First person that puts it in the comment section what note that is, I'll send you a bottle of beer. How about that? Right, let's get on with it. Let's finish the glass off and let's go there and let's see how it makes me feel. It's not mind blowing, obviously. It's not meant to be. Hold on, just feeling my face. Seeing how I feel. Feeling my beard. It tastes alright though. It's old school. That's the best words I can describe. Old school. Your granddads, your uncles, whatever. This is the kind of beer they're gonna enjoy, mate. Alf Garnet. You know Alf Garnet? Really, what like that? You know, when you moan about everything that's going on and that, like. No, it's got a toffee flavour. Like you say, sweet toffee. It's not sweet beer, but it's not treacle toffee. It's not licoricey. It's what it reminds me of. Walker's Toffees or something from the 70s. Thornton's toffee, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Feels good though. 5%, right, folks? 5%. And it's been 2 weeks since I've had a drink. Oh. Ow. Oh. Shame on you, Bruce. How could you not drink for 2 weeks? Nah, it's nice that. I like that. I actually liked it from the first swig. And there's nothing dynamic going on. There's nothing dynamic. It just is a decent ale. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, it's a very decent, nice ale. Like, Ramrod. Make sure the bottle's empty in old school alky style. I am not an alcoholic, but that's a disclaimer. I am not an alcoholic yet. So, give it a rest on that one. Like, if anyone's got any accusations and that, like, any false prophets out there, fancy your chances. You want to go on Google Hangout or whatever, or any false prophets out there, fancy the chances and want to have a duel with me with like conversation online on YouTube or anything live, a live stream, and ask me any questions and argue with me, like any of you, like, you know what I mean, you fancy your chances. Any Mormons out there, any bogey Jesuses out there want to challenge me, like, sit on that. Get out of me way. Get out of me way, bogey Jesus. Let the real one in. Make way for Emmanuel. Bogey Jesus, get away. Make way for Emmanuel. He who comes in the name of peace, not a soldier, not a squaddy. Yeah, that tastes nice, that, man. And it immediately makes me feel like I'm sitting in a pub. It feels like I'm in a pub. It's nice. And it was quite cheap as well. I think it was only a tiny bottle, isn't it? It's one of the little tiny bottles. You've seen how long it took to fill the glass. What was it? I think it was... Wow, what was the price? I'll give you the price on it in a minute. Hold on, let's go and get the receipt. What a sad anorak I've become, like. What a boring, sad anorak I've become, like. I've got the receipt, like, cause I'll tell you, look, Home Bargains, there's proof there, right? Let's see what we can find it on the receipt, and I'll show you, like. Here we go. Ramrod strong at 69 pence. No, that's not bad, that is it? If you don't believe me, if you don't believe me, there it is, look. It says Ramrod Strong Ale 69 pence, and the date should be there, and you know, to prove that I'm not like some kind of bot or synthetic plastic android or something and just trying to wind you up. That tells you I'm not an android, doesn't it? You know what I mean? You'd show me an android that can grow a beard, mate. 69 pence, not bad at all, not bad at all. And no, I'm not Emperor Nero. Alright. Lovely colour, lovely toffee colour, it is like toffee colour, but yeah, opaque amber. So I'm going to finish the glass off on camera, and if I can stop at that bottle tonight and not drink any more, I'll be like Houdini or something, you know what I mean? I've got some Jiang, what's it called? Tsing Chao, you know, the Chinese beer with the Chinese water in it from the mountains of China. Got some of them as well, like just in case I go to the park again and play my guitar. You know, I've got a new guitar to try out in the public, haven't I, you see? But anyway, I like that, I like it a lot. And it feels good, and it reminds me of bitter. It doesn't, that's what it reminds me of, a pint of bitter. A pint of bitter in the pub. It's very tame, there's nothing too dramatic. There's nothing citrusy going on, there's none of those modern day hoppy things, grapefruit and all that business. An old school drinker's beer, right, an old school drinker's beer. I'd actually recommend it, yeah, right. Okay, let's finish it up and let's give it the ratings. Do you reckon I'm a connoisseur of beer, guys, or do you reckon I'm just like a sad sad alkies just waffling about beer and like not making any old excuse to get pissed? What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon I'm a real connoisseur? Have any of you guys who watch my videos, right, have you ever bought a beer after watching one of my videos and then thought, whoa, Bruce was absolutely spot on with that description, that guy's got an acquired taste and his palate is perfect, sense of taste, all the senses, all of them, every single one of them, all completely intact. There's no flies on that Brucey fella. That beer's amazing. Bruce said it was amazing. He was right. Or you drink it and you go, Bruce said it was amazing and I feel ripped off. It's crap. That Bruce is a sad alky. Just drink anything. He's just a wino, mate. He's a wino. Nah, I'm actually a connoisseur, aren't I? Connoisseur, mate. Do you know what? That was my little conversation before I get off. You know when you grow a beard, right? Right. I don't grow a beard for image, right? You know what? Do you want me to tell you the truth, right, guys? Why I grew? I used to always have a growth. If you've seen some of my vintage videos, you can see I always had a kind of a beardy kind of growth. I wasn't really into being clean shaven, right? But girlfriends make you shave, don't they? You know what I mean? They go mad, like, don't they? Go, it's like sticking in me in there. Right, but this is why I grew a beard. I want to tell you before I get off a little story, like, you know. I always do this, don't I? I have a drink and I tell you something like that you never knew, like. But I once read, there's a book, you can go online and find it, right, folks? Little sinew of wisdom for you there, folks. Go online, right, and search for Robert Carlyle. Not Robert Carlyle, the actor. Robert Carlyle, he's an author, right? He wrote a book called The Manual of Freemasonry, right? And you can go online and you can get it, you know, you can download it for free or read it for free, right? Now, the Manual of Freemasonry itself, it tells you all the routines and all the ceremonies the Freemasons do, right? But the actual introduction of that book alone is mind-blowing. It's one of the most amazing pieces of literature I've ever read, right? And Robert Carlyle himself, he's not actually sticking up for Freemasonry. He's not a Freemason himself, but he was part of it and learned all the ropes, you know what I mean, right? And he is basically trying to tell people what a sham Freemasonry is. And this was like, the book was written about 1920 something or 1917 or something like that. It's an old book, right, guys? But I checked online, it's there. You know the way you can, some of the books are, I don't mean go on Kindle or Amazon Books or whatever. I mean, just type in Robert Carlyle, the Manual of Freemasonry. The Manual of Freemasonry, right? And the introduction is mind-blowing, right? And he says in it, right, that, you know, King Solomon and people like that, the ancients, the reason they had a beard is they found that whenever they were poised with a problem or something that they had to solve, you know, wise kings and stuff, right, they go like that, like. Have you ever seen that in films like King Solomon and stuff like that? Someone goes like that, like, they go. And it's not a habit, like, you know what I mean? They're not doing it for a habit, like, they go like that with the beard, right? And just by holding the beards and having contact with the beards, with the hand and the beard, it would make the mind solve the problem easier than the average guy who didn't have a beard. Now, isn't that amazing, right? So I grew my beard. I used to grow my beard on and off. I've shaved it. I've grown it long, shaved it, grown and shaved it, right? But I found that when I did that, I was like thinking, what am I going to do next week? I've got to do this. What am I going to do next week? I've got to do that. And as soon as I went like that, right, I started, in my head, it's like a computer going, telling me what to do. And I was thinking, wow, that Robert Carlyle got it right, man. Well, that's where I read it, in the Manual of Freemasonry. The introduction is mind-blowing. It's online if you want to read it, guys. Check it out if you've never ever heard of it, right? And then the rest of the book is basically all the ceremonies, what they do, how they initiate, howdy partner, how they perform ceremonies and stuff. Everything in graphic detail, guys. It's amazing. It's an amazing read if you've never heard of it, right, folks? It's on YouTube. Not on YouTube. It's online, separate from everything else. You've got to search specifically Robert Carlyle, the Manual of Freemasonry. It's quite a mind-blowing read, guys. But the introduction is mind-blowing. It tells you that the Temple of Solomon wasn't a real building. It was like it was knowledge itself. Do you know what I mean? The two pillars and all that business, Boaz and Yaakov and all that kind of stuff. They're not physical, actual architecture. They're like spiritual or metaphysical. Mind-blowing, eh, guys? So there's me little bit of interesting stuff for you anyway. I don't know why, that's what that beard did to me there, like, you know what I mean? I just go with the flow, innit? You know, when you're sitting in a pub, that's what a pub's called. It's called a public house. It's where people used to sit down and go, you know, for the public to talk. Have you ever sat in a pub, right, guys, and you hear people, you just listen to people talking to each other, and they're shameless. They'll be like, you know, you hear someone going, wow, pardon me French here, guys, and anyone watching that don't like swear words, but like, you'll hear someone in the pub going, I've got some fucking terrible hemorrhoids today, you know, and say, hey, whoa, is that right there, Tommy? You know what I mean? It's like, because it's called a public house, because everyone used to sit down, and once the alcohol kicks in, they start talking openly, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of sinew of wisdom for you there, you know? Anyway, this is nice. I like it. Right. Strange thing is, it doesn't remind me of any modern beers. It reminds me of Tetley's Bitter. It's nice, I like it. Very bitter flavour. And I'm going to give that, because of how good I feel and how happy I am, and that the chances are that I'll probably finish off my lagers. I'll give that about, I think I'll stick my neck out 5%. I think I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I'd say that about Frosty Jack, wouldn't I? You know what I wish though, guys? You know what I wish? I'd never tried Frosty Jack in my entire life, and I could do a review on camera for you, but it's just not possible. Do you know what I mean? You know, the first time you drink Frosty Jack and you go, what's going on? Feel like someone's stuck a needle in your neck or something. Alright, 5%. Ramrod. Ramrod. Not bad at all. I like that. I like it a lot. I'd love to drink that in a pub. Be great for the, you know, conversation and interesting stuff, yeah. Yeah. I've got to think, what have I got to do next, man? Let me think. I've got to pause the camera. Thanks for watching. More beer reviews coming up later. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time, maybe, hopefully, 2 weeks' time. Thanks for watching. Highly recommend it. I like it. Get out there, 69 pence, cheap as chips. And it's nice, but it's old school. Alright. Youngs, you've done good. Nice beer. Very nice. Alright, thanks for watching. Comments below. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you've tried any beers that I've reviewed. And tell me if I got it right. I don't know. Tell me nothing. Tell me anything. Tell me what you think. Traditional. Look at the state of my glass. Like, even that's like old school, isn't it? It's like Higson's or something. Higson's Brewery, Liverpool. Alright. See you later. Thanks for watching and drinking.